Yeah, so I saw you were doing this concept thing, man, and I figured, I got a lot of ideas, coming to dreams and everything, and this is one of my ideas. Uh, so basically, just it's like a showcase
Hmm.
walkthrough. I guess you could say it's like a hub. Still not too certain about that one. But basically, just showing like characters, creatures, what have you, weapons and stuff like that. Kind of like a well, the plan is to have like a walkthrough museum
Right.
showcase, and just like if somebody's like walking through, like I just imagine like somebody walking through, maybe like in virtual reality or something like that, in VR, just you know looking up at statues on pedestals or whatever. And what I have is I have like over to the left side I have like the description of each area. So like number one would be the main hallway. So like when you walk through, you see like a layout of and I'm not too sure about this yet, what I want to put there, but it would be like I don't know, trophies or whatever, maybe like uh, accessories, or just I don't know, different things. I haven't really figured that part out yet. But then you get into number two, um, which is what you see displayed right here. That's like the main showcase. That's like what I kind of consider like the best of the best of my work, or like if other people uh, agree that something's better than something else. That's where that would be uh,
Okay.
put. Um, and then all the other ones are just like links to different areas, like number three. So this ain't really like a game concept.
Yeah.
What I'm showing here, I do have that too, but yeah, this is more just like a walkthrough, just showcasing stuff that I've created.
Yeah, I like that idea of having different kinds of areas where you can show to people who may be interested in certain things. I like that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And like number three, I would have like a workshop. That would basically be like because I planned on streaming my work, and I planned on doing like tutorials and stuff like that, um, and just showing my workflow as I sculpted or animated or whatever. So yeah, so like number three, that would be like the main sculpting area, and then number four would be like animation test. That'd be like where I just basically be like a layout of like Ninja Warrior crazy stuff, like just a lot of animations going on. And then number five would be logic, and I wouldn't be spending too much time in the logic area because I suck at logic. So
Do you have any
uh,
plans with collaborating with people?
oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm a big collaborator, man. I love collaboration. I love bouncing off ideas from other people, and just like I'm planning on once I get started, because I just got my hands on a VR, so I plan on like whenever that happens, really taking advantage of that,
Right.
and hopefully either getting some people to join me, or vice versa.
Do you know who Mad GFX is around?
Yeah, actually, I spoke to him last night,
Hmm.
and I'm part of his team now.
Okay, that's cool. I was just about to say you should talk to him because he's really his project is really dope, and he's been looking for people and whatnot. So that's cool that you're on a team.
Yeah,
Um,
well, it hasn't been like completely confirmed yet, but
right.
he's pretty solid on the ideal of
Hmm.
us working together.
Right.
So yeah, so that's something I'm pretty excited about. and and I've gone to his site. I've checked out their concepts, which are really really awesome. And I've read the descriptions and everything. Like, so I'm really familiar with what they have going on over there. And we discussed a lot of it last night, and just plans and what we planned on doing with our collaboration efforts, and just helping each other out, and mainly the plan going forward is I would be taking a lot of my concepts and incorporating it into a lot of their project ideas, stuff like that.
Okay, but what about that world build at number 9? What's that about?
The world building, number 9. That's just that's basically where the worlds will be built, like for games and stuff like that.
Okay, I like that. That's dope.
Yeah. So I wanted to lay it out in a way where it's kind of like symmetrical, like it's all like even for each link, and then those links also lead to other links. Right. So like, for instance, number 9, that would link to like that's just the beginning part of it, and then it would link into like a whole another set of areas, because like we can use basically unlimited level links,
right.
So yeah, so that's where that's how that would play out. And pretty much every area that you see there, nothing's real concrete on this idea that I have, but it's basically just a foundation. So this is another one that I uploaded shortly after the one before it, and this idea is basically 2 characters or several characters dueling, but this is just the basic concept of it, taking place like in a dystopian type setting, or like post-apocalyptic or something like that.
Right. Is it like animations, or is it like live? You can be the character and fight and stuff like that.
Well, actually both. What I planned on doing was, once I created a character, what I was gonna do was I plan on going as detailed as I can in my like basically sculpting area,
right? And
then taking a character that, well, before I go as detailed or high res as I can, I was gonna make a copy of that character and make it a little bit lower res, and to have for animation, and just messing around with logic and stuff like that. So I was planning on taking a character and doing some crazy animation tests, because I want to do one of my big plans is to do some fight scenes,
right?
Some real crazy dynamic, just like, I don't know, like Ninja Warrior kind of stuff. Where characters are climbing, they're jumping, they're running, jumping off cliffs, they're interacting with the environment, like swinging off of stuff, running around, grabbing weapons off the ground, stuff like that. Jumping on like beast or creatures, like some like kind of like what's that? Damn, I can't even think of it right now. Shadow of Colossus.
I don't think I've seen it. I think I know what you're talking about, though. Like, have like different kind of creatures that are for the characters that you can use. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. And in Shadow of the Colossus, awesome game, by the way, man. Check it out if you can. It's basically you can latch on to this behemoth creature or beast or whatever they were. They were Colossus, like ancient, I don't know, gods or something, demigods, whatever, and you can latch on to them in different ways, and you can like basically you strategize on how you want to take them down. So that's another concept ideal that I wanted to incorporate into my stuff, where like say for instance, like what you're seeing right here, a character will like jump off and leap onto, you know, some massive, you know, beast or whatever, and you know, and then there's like a certain area you have to, you have to take them down at, like you have to, you know, either climb up to that area, and it's kind of like a puzzle or whatever, you know, like you have to take out one area, like maybe like, you know, a limb, you know, their arm or something, and then you know, eventually you can take them down altogether, you know, after taking out little bits and pieces. And I also plan on whenever I do these creations, basically they're going to be like idle creations, but they're going to have animations and effects as well.
Right.
So like for instance, like the concept above, where it shows the I'm not sure what you would call it. It's like a dragon beast something. I don't know. I don't have a name for it right now, but basically it's just the general idea of what I want to do, and I was gonna like have that like moving its head around, or maybe like, you know, like moving its leg as if it's like, you know, kind of like a bull, you know, scuffing the ground or something like that, and it's like looking at maybe have something where it's like, you know, looking at the viewer as they come in,
right?
Something like that.
I like your imagination.
Huh?
I like your imagination. I can imagine exactly what you're saying. That would be a dope idea.
Yeah, man. I really hope that it can transition well in Dreams. I'm sure it will, because right. I mean, from the sound of it, it's, you know, pretty much anything's possible.
Right.
And that's, yeah. I mean, that's something that I've always wanted to do. I just never had like I could never afford programs, you know?
Yeah.
Like I could do like your basic, you know, like proprietary software and stuff like that, but I can never do like, you know, like expensive programs like Photoshop and ZBrush, and, you know, so that I think this is great for people that are also, you know, in that same situation, man, you know, that they can't afford expensive programs. So it's all, you know, combined into one engine.
Right.
You know, you got your animation, you got your effects, you got your logic, you got your sculpting. I mean, anything that anybody's ever imagined doing, they could pull it off in this game. I really plan on sharing a lot of my stuff. I like whenever I first go into the beta, or you know, however the beta plays out, I don't know, but even if it has to wait till the major release, I plan on, because I'm not stingy when it comes to my stuff. I like to share. And I like to help others out. I like to also do tutorials and, you know, what have you. So yeah, so I was going to make some basic assets. And I've already mentioned this in Reddit, and other places, where I want to make basic assets that people can use, kind of like somebody making some basic logic. Well, I want to make basic like hand animations, or like hand movements, like where people could just grab an asset of a hand and use that hand for a character, you know?
Yeah.
But they don't have to worry about the movement, you know? They don't have to worry about how the fingers move and all that stuff. And same thing with like a mouth, because I know that's something I would struggle with, and it's something I don't want to have to, like, you know, search for or create over and over again or whatever. So I want to make it easy on myself, but also, if I can, make it easy on others. I'm glad you're doing stuff like this, dude. I've been on your YouTube channel for quite a while, since I just found out about Dreams like a few months ago. So I'm not like one of the ones that have been following it like since like 5 years ago or whatever. So I just recently found out about this, and the sculpting alone just totally just blows my mind.
Right. Yeah, I really enjoy doing this. I never realized how fun it would be to know like people's ideas.
And I totally agree. Like whenever I was listening to your, because I watch all your videos, bro. I'm on there on a different name, but, you know, on YouTube. But I watch your videos and I listen. Like I've watched all your podcasts and I've listened to like you and other people talk about dreams, and I'm like, man, I want to get on there and just like, you know, discuss and collaborate ideas with these people.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, this was fun talking to you, man.
Yeah, man. Same here, man. Hope to do it again.